following video presentation is designed to address some of the major issues in cassava production. The aim is to provide sound advice and guidelines to farmers so that they may maximize their yields profitably using scientific methods and best practice.
Cassava is very viable for the country and is one of the most selling products. The MX cassava doesn't really pass, so it's all right through the year.
Cassava planting material can be in the form of stem cuttings, planting stakes, planting sticks, planting sets, and cassava seed. Farmers usually get their cassava plants through random selection from their own fields, or a neighbor or a friend's field. Sometimes a farmer may acquire plants from government, regional, or private institutions. Nonetheless, the condition of planting material is important, and the farmer must always be mindful that the storage potential is related to the nutritional status of the mother plants. Diseased and withered plants are obviously an issue in selecting quality planting material, as this will lead to lower yield. Farmers can identify diseased plants by the appearance of their leaves and their comparative growth to a known healthy crop. Key aspects of cassava planting are in the field inspection, type of cassava stem selected, the age of the cassava stem, the number of eyes per plant, thickness of the cutting, and mechanical damage. Field inspection is where planting material is selected from vigorously growing, healthy, disease-free sections of the routine inspection as the crop grows. To do this, the farmer should tag plants or sections of the field, know what to look for, or get assistance from an agronomist.
It's important that farmers now change, right, or improve their way of handling planting material, right, treating material, selecting material, right, these sorts of things before they actually get into the actual process of planting, because this will ultimately influence the level of success that the farmer would have.
The cuttings should be no less than half the diameter of the thickest part of the stem. No cutlasses should be used on the cutting of stems. Use a handsaw. The best part of the head stem's cuttings must be mature, not green, not thin, and you can use secondary stems. Avoid cutting the green, young, immature, and mixed bundle parts of the plant. Middle stem cuttings must be uniform and healthy. This is the best part of the plant to use. End stem cuttings can be hard, sometimes lignified and damaged, but they may be used when cassava bacterial blight is suspected. It must be emphasized that stem selection is of the greatest importance, and great care must be taken to select planting material that is of the right age and robust, so as to ensure a profitable yield. Set viability is directly proportional to set moisture content, hormone content, and type. Cut sections dehydrate quickly. When stored under high temperatures and low relative humidity, up to 50% moisture is lost, causing 50% reduction in viability. Latex flow is a good indicator of set viability. Cuttings should be dipped in an insecticide or miticide solution for up to 10 minutes, then drained for an hour before being taken to the field. Care must be taken to avoid physical damage to the cuttings, both when transporting and planting. Remember that the eyes are easily damaged. Just 10,000 cuttings can weigh close to a ton. To recap, here are the key points to remember. Have a conscious determination to change how you select planting sticks. Choose plants from healthy fields with no disease or insect damage. Choose cuttings from mature plants, 8 to 14 months old, with fully grown tubers. Choose cuttings from middle or basal stem sections. Cuttings should be 20 to 30 centimeters long and at least 2 centimeters thick. 5 to 12 nodes without any cuts or bruises. Know how to identify pests and diseases in your field. The best cutting is from the middle portion of the stem. Treat all cuttings before planting. Farmers can store their plants from season to season via the soldier stick. Farmers can produce their own cuttings via the mini-set technique. High-quality cassava cuttings will always give you higher yields.